Alright, hey, this is Jonathan Pryor. Welcome to my channel, where basically it's chronicling my turkey adventures out throughout the United States, chasing the U.S. Super Slam. So that's what the title's all about, JP's Turkey Chronicles, Chasing 49. I have other YouTube channel I started years ago. It's also in my featured channels. The top one was Ricochet JP. That's my other channel. I have some turkey hunts on that from the past. A couple are pretty good, and some aren't so good, but that's what I've got. Of course, there's tons of other stuff, like my son's karate tournaments and things from years ago. So that's kind of where I started my YouTube channels. So this is a new channel, obviously, and what I plan to do is kind of like what Shane Simpson does and Dave Owens does as well, with their point of view hunting. You know, and I'm going to show the good and the bad as well. It's not going to be heavily edited by any means, but I'm going to try to keep track of all the turkeys through video, all my hunts I should say, through video. Hopefully I'll catch them most of the time. Maybe I won't. If I don't, because I'm certainly not going to let this video get in the way of a kill in a state that I've traveled God knows how long to get there, and set up and research and all that stuff. Speaking of research, I plan to give a little more detail than most people do about where I hunt in each state. I'll try to talk about hunting regulations and licenses in those particular states as well. I know that's, you know, some turkey hunters hold that information very secret. I get it. I understand that completely. I've been hunting for 13 years now. I got my Grand Slam back in 2015. I finished that with a Rio in California. But this is kind of where I started thinking, you know, what's next, challenge-wise. So, U.S. Super Slam. And I'm actually in my turkey headquarters right now. So, travel trailer I plan to take with me everywhere. Yeah, sleeping in the back of your truck is cool with others. I could do that too. But I was like, you know, I might as well get a trailer and be a little more comfortable and have more room for storage. Also, you know, friends and family that come along, they'll be able to stay in my bunkhouse trailer. So that's what this is all about, or this is why I got this trailer, this camper. I would be filming this outside right now here in the South Carolina Low Country, but it's quite windy, so I'm inside the Turkey HQ, also known as Rio. This is her nickname. Her nickname is Rio the Geo. Rockwood Geo Pro camper. And so, you know, I guess a little bit else about me, you know, my turkey preferences. You know, I only try to kill gobblers, like most serious avid turkey hunters. You know, I love Remington shotguns. I love Mossy Oak. That's my favorite camo. And you know, this is a passion of mine, and you know, I save up all my vacation time to do this during the spring. So like here in 2020, this is basically the real start of this channel. Here's in 2020, I'll be taking almost a month and a half off of work. Luckily, I've been with my company for quite a while, so I have a little more vacation than most probably do. Probably because of my several years of experience there, 15 plus, and you know, I'm a little bit older. So this is another reason, you know, if I want to get the U.S. Super Slam knocked out, I got to start now. I'm not getting any younger. I'm pushing 50, so look, I'm still in pretty good health. I think I can probably lose a lot of weight, or some weight, and I probably will this spring, running and chasing turkeys. Let's see if I touch on anything else. I think that's about it. Hopefully I'll meet other turkey hunters along the way. We can talk turkey. I love talking turkey. You know, so you'll see me going from state to state this year, next year, and so on. You'll probably see several hunts too from South Carolina and Georgia, which are basically my home states. I live in South Carolina near Charleston, and I'm from Georgia. I went to Georgia Southern University. I'm so basically a Georgia boy that lives in South Carolina now. So I got a couple of spots in Georgia I hunt. There's one great spot that I hunt near Rome, Georgia. That's private land. Oh, that's another thing. South Carolina and Georgia more likely to be private. I don't know much about public in either states. But my chases elsewhere in all the other states will probably be mostly public. Like I got my Osceola in public, and my California or my Rio in public, on public as well. Of course, I've gotten several Easterns on private here, Georgia, Tennessee, and so that's oh, and my Miriam was in Wyoming on private. But you know, that's so that's what I plan on probably hunting a lot of public, like the public land guys. You know, I love watching those videos too. And they got a lot of good insight. I mean, I know, but I'm not opposed to hunting private. You know, I actually prefer private. It's a little less competition, or and a little safer, less potential confrontation. Even though I've had, you know, issues on private as well in the past, but you know, nothing major, thank goodness. Well, not really. Nothing like where shots were fired by any crazy meat or anything like that, but, you know, maybe some words. But that kind of goes with it, I guess. You know, but I try to avoid that at all costs. I just want to go turkey hunting and do my thing and wrap it up, you know, at the end of the day, and keep moving on, or keep going after turkeys in that particular area wherever I'm at. So that's about it, I think. I think I probably may do a video on Florida public land, since I did a lot of research in the past on that. That would probably be helpful for a lot of people. And then, like 2020, real quick, my itinerary is I'm going to try to hit Mississippi and Alabama at the end of March. And then I'll be hunting here in South Carolina for a few weeks. Maybe jet over to Georgia one weekend or two. I don't know. It's going to be harder to get Georgia in, I think, this year. And then I'm going to go into late April through mid-May. I'm going to try North Carolina, maybe Virginia, probably Virginia, even though turkey population is suffering there, it seems to be, or it appears. I went there last year and didn't hear a thing. So Virginia's going to be tough. West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York. And if I'm lucky, maybe a couple other states like Maryland or Ohio or something in that general region, or within reasonable driving distance. So I guess that I think that'll cover it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like my videos. You know, I don't know if I'll ever be as big as some of the other guys that do this, but this is for me to chronicle my adventures through chasing 49 from state to state. Hopefully others will get some, you know, information out of that, helpful information out of that, so they can do the same thing. So that's about it. So thanks again, and see you in the next video.